Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I wash my makeup brushes. I'm here in my boyfriend's bathroom today and I'm just going to be showing you with the makeup brushes that I keep here. These are the makeup brushes that I keep at my boyfriend's house. I've shown them to you in a what's in my makeup bag collection before, but they're all, as you can see, really dirty, really crusted, and it's time to wash my brushes. So I'll take you with me for the ride. I'm just going to pop you up here next to the sink. There we go. So usually I wash my brushes maybe once a week or just whenever they're dirty. Just gonna roll my sleeves up. And I use anything. Right now I'm gonna use this hand wash that is by his sink. When I'm at my house, I use like my shampoo or cheap hand wash, or a lot of the time I go for hotel soap as well, like cheap hotel soap that we have left over from a trip. I'm just turning the tap on, rubbing my brush around in my palm of my hand, and I'm just going to literally rinse my brush under the water and rub out the gunk. I use my fingers like this to really get around in the bristles there and make sure that I'm getting out all of the foundation that is crusted up in this brush. These brushes are a bit dirtier than usual for me. Usually I would have washed them before they got this dirty, but these are the brushes at my boyfriend's house, so I didn't have time to wash them the time, so I was getting ready here. But yeah, it's just about massaging the soap through the brush and making sure that I'm getting all the gunk out. I'm very rough with my brushes, so I'm not using any particular special brush cleanser, and I usually only deep clean them. I don't really spot clean my brushes as much. I know that some people spot clean their brushes, so they use like an alcoholic kind of brush cleaner in between washes, just to, like spritz clean, especially for like eyeshadow brushes. I haven't gotten into that yet, but you know, one time I might. If you could see the sink right now, it's literally orange with all the foundation that's coming out of this brush. I just rub it against my hand, and then as you can see, it's like foundation colored soap in my hand now, and it just kind of rubs out like that. I do have at my house one of those like brush cleansing like kind of palettes that you can rub your brush against, but I don't really feel like that's necessary, and to be honest, I don't actually use that most times when I'm cleaning my brushes, just because I find that my fingers work extra well, and I feel like using my fingers I can clean the brush just as well anyway, so I don't really reach for that brush cleanser palette. I don't think you really need one, but yeah, I don't use any brush cleansers in particular when I'm washing my brushes. I just use like soap or shampoo or anything, and that's worked out fine for me with my brushes. As you can see, these brushes are the old version of the Real Techniques brushes. I've had these since like maybe I was like 15 or something. I'm 21 now. So yeah, I've had these brushes for ages, and just by washing them like this regularly, they've held up really well. I haven't lost many brushes along the way. Like this is still one of the original brushes I've had. So if you can hear construction outside, they're like building a school next to my boyfriend's house. And then I just periodically rinse it, and as I rinse it, it becomes cleaner and cleaner. Some brushes I need to wash less, some I need to wash more. This foundation brush was really, really dirty, so this one is going to get a bit more of a wash, also because it's kind of a denser brush. I'm really like working my fingers in there to get up in the bristles. I want to make sure that I'm working all of the product out from like the center of the brush in there. Also, I try and keep my brush facing downwards. I don't tip it up this way because I don't want water and soap to go up into the ferrule of the brush. I want to try and keep my brushes for as long as possible, and this has worked out pretty well for me. When I dry my brushes, I dry them laying flat on their side, hanging over the edge of like a table or something, just so that they are not standing up in a jar, because I don't want all the water to drip down the ferrule and get into the brush like that. Like, I hate doing that. I always keep my brushes facing downwards, so any water comes out of the bottom of the brush like that and doesn't go up into the ferrule, which can damage the glue of the brush, and which can deteriorate the brush and make bristles fall out, or just like, you know, make the brush not last as long. So this is the final rinse for this brush, I reckon. And then I just kind of shake it with like all my effort like this, and then yeah, that's my clean brush now. So after I shake it, I just place it face down, not face down, like downwards on a surface. I'm just going to use the side of the sink today. I'll show you afterwards when I line up the rest of the brushes, but yeah, that's all I do. I'll show you what it's like when I wash a little eyeshadow brush, because it's kind of different. I feel like it's either like a really crusty foundation brush or like a cute little eye brush, so I'm just getting a bit of soap, mixing that around in the fingers. I also like using my hand because I can like adjust my fingers. I can get in there with my fingers if I want, or I can just use the texture of my fingers to rub against, and then I just rinse it under the top. And I make sure to get all of the soap out. I don't want any soap left on my brushes. I want a plain, clean brush afterwards. And I find like plain soap or using shampoo or like a bar soap really easy, and I don't feel like it's difficult for me to like get product out of the brush, and I don't feel like it dries out my brushes or leaves them in bad condition, because that's literally all I've ever washed my brushes with. I've never used a proper brush cleaner on them or anything, and you know, my brushes have held up over many years. I don't really need to replace my brushes because they've held up. So yeah, brush is now clean. I'll show you another example using a bar soap. So this is a little bar of soap that they have here, and I'm just going to show you an example of washing with a bar soap. Sometimes I do go for a bar soap, so I just grab the brush and like rub it against the bar of soap, and you can kind of see the dirt is going on the bar soap, and then I just rub it against the bar soap under the tap. I hope you can see that. Clean off the bar soap, rinse the rest of the brush under the tap. Shake out the excess water. I kind of really shake it out because I feel like I'm getting all the water out of the ferrule there by like flicking it out, and it gets all the drippingness off the brush, like it's not as damp. It's like when you flick your hair to dry it, you know? But yeah, clean brush. And that's all I do to clean my brushes. I'll just show you how I kind of dry them. I just kind of place them on a surface like that, and then they just kind of dry on a surface. And then they usually take like, I don't know, 12 hours or a day or something to dry, and I just leave them there. And that's how I clean my brushes. Nothing particularly special, that's just how I do it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment anything you would like to see from me in future down below. Subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and hopefully I'll see you in a future video soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!